You know, I always talk to each one of my patients, especially my cosmetic patients, because their goals and their aspirations are different from everybody. I never treat anybody the same. Everybody has sort of their own unique desires in going through with the surgery.
Dr. Horn always likes to have at least 3 conversations before surgery, on your initial consultation, and then when you come back for your history and physical, and right before your surgery. There's always at least 3 conversations before your surgery is ever performed.
After I had my daughter, I did develop some fatty tissue under my underarms and was not happy with it and definitely wanted it to be removed, and so I went to Dr. Horn, and while with Dr. Horn we talked about other options too, and breast augmentation was one of the things that we discussed.
I chose plastics because I really wanted a profession that challenges me every single day. I have a significant number of patients and refer to a significant amount of problem patients that other people don't know what to do with. And so sort of sometimes with a lot of my surgical cases, whether they're reconstructive or cosmetic, they're difficult in the fact that nobody else really has a great option for them. And that's why I like to go ahead and take on the challenging cases for my patients, because they really have nowhere else to go when they're dealing with big reconstructive or breast reconstructions or abdominal wall reconstructions.
Dr. Horn, he is a big part of my surviving, because as a young woman, I still have young kids, I'm out and about, I'm working. A lot of people, and a lot of older people, choose not to go through reconstruction. They have their mastectomy and it's done. They're finished. They don't have to go through it. And being as young as I was the first time around and this time around, if I was out and about meeting new people, meeting clients, and not even and not confident, no self-esteem with how I looked, I wouldn't be as successful as I am now.
In coming to Savannah, one of our choices for coming here is my wife grew up not too far from here. My family is very close to here as well. In addition to, we sort of like the continuity. This is a very small town. Certainly the doctors within this community know each other very well, and our kids go to school together. We sort of have a camaraderie that I really don't think that you would find in any other type city. Savannah covers a wide range, and I see patients from as far as Brunswick to Charleston all the way to Macon all come here because sort of the personal feeling, the personal touch that we offer patients, I think is unique within this practice.
He's a friend. He's not just my doctor. He's a true friend.
Certainly this practice has had the best reputation since I've been here 7 or 8 years ago, in really caring for their patients and making sure that we can answer every facet and address each patient individually. I think is one of the largest benefits for being at a practice like this. We're our own standalone building. We have our own operating rooms. We have our own recovery rooms. We have our own programs. So we make sure that we can really capture and make our patients feel welcomed and in a warm, friendly environment.
Dr. Horn is so incredibly meticulous in his work, and that's a quality that I would love in any doctor, much less my plastic surgeon.
You know, one of the things that we also look at, which is very unique with this practice, and going from starting with the office manager to the other physicians that are here, is that we want people that work well together. Certainly we interview a lot of different people here to have jobs because of the reputation of this practice, but it's more of a personality, just not basically looking at their previous skill. You know, people, I see it all the time, is some surgeons, they may be good surgeons, but if they have a terrible bedside manner, it can be a problem. And it's one of the things that we make sure that I always develop with my patients, in addition to Dr. Daskin, Dr. Greco, and Dr. Paletta, all sort of share the same philosophy as sort of our patient approach. And that what makes it unique among this place is each one of our doctors here approach our patients with care and understanding, and not just treating them as a number going through it or just as another breast aug patient. You know, we care about what they feel, what they want to know, and that certainly takes great pride in all of us in what we do.